Welcome back to the Dokeverse. So Dokev once captured the hearts of gamers worldwide with its stunning visuals and intriguing gameplay. But is it missing out by not being an MMO? In my previous video, I shared my top 5 reasons why Dokev shouldn't be an MMO. But in this video, here are the top 5 reasons why Dokev should be an MMO. Number 1, community engagement. MMOs thrive on community engagement, fostering social interactions and strong bonds among players. Games like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy Online have shown how impactful in-game communities can be, with player-driven events, social gatherings, and collaborative missions. Dokev could replicate this sense of belonging and teamwork, making its world feel even more immersive and alive. Side note, we now know that Dokev will have a built-in metaverse inside the game. They did talk about multiplayer aspects being implemented inside Dokev as well. We don't know the range or how wide the multiplayer aspect will be. We do know it's going to be nothing like a traditional MMO. Number 2 is replayability. So, MMOs offer endless replayability with continuous updates and content. Dokev could keep players coming back for more with regular events, quests, and new features. Guild Wars 2, a popular MMO, for instance, frequently introduces new story arcs and world events that keep the game fresh and engaging. By adopting this model, Dokev could ensure that players always have something new to explore and enjoy. Now, number 2 is very important because I started to scratch my head. I'm like, okay, what happens when we capture all of the Dokev? What then? What else are we going to be able to do to keep the game fresh? This is why an MMO would have that advantage, because there's always something to do in MMOs. So we'll just have to find out. Segment 3, competitive elements. Competitive elements like PvP, harking back to Guild Wars, add an exciting layer to MMOs. Dokev could provide thrilling competitions and challenges for players. Look at how Black Desert Online integrates PvP with its territory wars and arena battles, or how World of Warcraft offers structured battlegrounds and arenas. These features can give players a reason to hone their skills and engage deeply with the game's mechanics. Usually PvP and MMOs are pretty broken, not much skill if I'm being honest with you. It's mainly like who can just create the most overpowered character with the most overpowered build. So sometimes in MMOs it's really hard to dictate how good you are, in these MMO games. But either way, Pluribus did share with us that Dokev will have PvP mode. They didn't really go into the depth of it. They did mention like mini games and things like that. But I'm going to assume maybe they'll have like Dokev battles, right? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, definitely interesting. Number 4 is dynamic world. An MMO setting would make Dokev's world feel more alive, with world players populating the environment, creating a dynamic and ever-changing world. The presence of other players can turn a static world into a vibrant, living ecosystem. I'm going to say that one more time. The presence of other players can turn a static world into a vibrant, living ecosystem. Final Fantasy Online does a really good job with bustling cities, or even Elder Scrolls Online. Spontaneous world events are prime examples of how player interactions can breathe life into the game world. What is going to happen, guys, when we catch all of the Dokev? What else can we do outside of exploring the world? But anyways, the last one is going to be number 5 is longevity. So MMOs have a long lifespan, maintaining player interest for years. Dokev could achieve lasting success by tapping into the MMO market. World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy have been running for over a decade, continuously evolving with expansions and updates. Hell, even Pluribus's own EVE Online, with its complex player-driven economy and politics, has kept players engaged for years. So Dokev could build a similarly enduring community by providing a persistent and evolving world. So that's going to do it for me, guys. That's my top 5 reasons why Dokev should be an MMO. I'm not mad that Pluribus switched it from an MMO to an open world action adventure. I'm not mad at that. My one little gripe is that, yeah, this is still technically like a Pokemon clone a little bit, where like we're capturing Dokev and things of that nature. So my thing is like, what else can we do once we capture all the Dokev? Are they going to be more, is there going to be like, I don't know, DLC season passes, or like, you know, is going to be like world expansion? Just, are they going to release new Dokev? Like every few months, they're going to be releasing new Dokev for us to capture. Like my whole thing is like, I just want them to maintain player interest, because yeah, usually in these Pokemon style games, like once you kind of catch everything, there's not really much left for you to do. Hopefully, you know, Pearl Abyss takes that into consideration. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Let me know how you guys feel down below. Do you agree with Pearl Abyss's decision to change Dokev from an MMO to an open world action adventure? If you're new to the channel, please leave a like, leave a sub, helps the channel grow. We also have a Discord, the Dokeverse, so if you want to catch up with me and fellow Dokev members, feel free to join, and make sure to give us a follow over at Twitter, over at the Dokeverse. Well, that's all I got. Take care of yourself. Make sure, have a goddamn good one. See you.